What's up, guys? We're here at AMC Town Square with Chasing Cinema.
Mr. James Shoe.com,
and we just got out of The Rock, Zac Efron's Baywatch.
I'll be there.
I'll be ready.
Now let's. Did you watch Baywatch when you were?
Yes.
Yeah. Did you?
Yes.
Yeah. I
and
remember
there was
watching
one
a
main
little
reason
bit.
I watched it. Pamela Anderson.
The Hoff. Oh.
Yasmin Bleak.
What? Not for the Hoff?
No. You probably
what
did.
Was it? It was Pam Anderson first, and then was Carmen Electra. She came on the show.
Yeah. Pamela Anderson started the show.
Yeah. Pam Anderson, and then Carmen Electra. And you were still Pam Anderson.
Well, no, just the women.
Whoever. Yeah, just whoever was running on the beach.
Yeah, it didn't matter who.
Well, I mean, I remember a few episodes of Baywatch. Baywatch was a little bit before my time. It was 1989. I mean, I was still around when I was growing up, but I was still too young to, really care about Baywatch. But seeing a few episodes that are like now still like, famous for being so ridiculously crazy and out there. But you have The Rock, and you have, Zac Efron, who's up and down with his movies, some of his comedies. But I was looking forward to this. What'd you think?
I was looking forward to it big time. Big time looking forward to it.
And?
I enjoyed it.
Oh, okay.
I liked it. I thought it was a really good summer movie. It's not a movie that's going to win an Oscar. It's not a movie you're probably ever going to want to watch again.
Yeah.
But it's a summer movie.
So she's good.
So there's no story to it. It's just, here it is. Enjoy it. I thought The Rock was The Rock. Zac Efron, that guy, man, is just like ripped. Like that guy is like he's amazing. And then I just thought it was a really fun movie. It's pretty dumb. There's a lot of dumb parts. A lot of the jokes didn't land for me. A lot of them didn't. Yeah. The David Hasselhoff, I don't think this is a spoiler, but the David Hasselhoff cameo,
when people were waiting on that?
The Pamela Anderson, and you'll know they're in the movie because their names are in.
Their names do come up.
Yeah, it's not even a secret. Their names.
In like one of the longest title intros that we've had in forever. Like this title intro is like an actual title.
And their
intro.
names are in there.
Don't
so
do that
that's
anymore.
Not a spoiler.
Yeah.
But yeah, and even Pamela Anderson, when she first comes in, banging. But then as soon as it turns around,
she went back to childhood. I saw him sitting there.
As soon as it turned around, though, it just. But yeah, at the end of the day, the movie was. I enjoyed the movie for what it is. Again, just like my Pirates review. I'm watching these movies I just want to escape. When you work as much as I do, and you go to the movie theater, you just want to enjoy yourself.
Yeah,
that's exactly what I did. And then CJ Parker.
CJ Parker was gorgeous. But when I go to a movie, I usually want to enjoy myself too. And
no, as a film critic, you don't enjoy movies.
That's so. Oh, mud on. We got this. Remember,
James. I only enjoy movies that come out in November, December.
Guys, it happened off camera, and I'm so bummed because I really wish I had it on camera. Because for once,
I got something on my camera I'm excited about.
I was able to prove a point. I was like, "Shoo, you know how when I take you out somewhere to eat, and I always say it's really good, you're like it's meh," and I was like, "But the top places you'll eat at, that's exactly how I feel." Because everyone else is like, "Oh, this food's great," and you're like, "Nah, I'm not impressed," because he's like a food star. And I said, it's the same thing, but no. The scary thing is, and you could vouch for this, I probably liked Baywatch more than any other critic. I mean, they were
I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10.
Whoa, that's too generous. That's ridiculously generous. I think you're too...
6.5 out of 10.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is an example of what we call shoe hype. And what shoe hype is that when he first gets out of a
Anyone
movie...
who truly knows me knows I've never hyped up anything.
Shoe is hyped up now, but you ask him in 2 weeks what he thinks about Baywatch, I swear to God, I'm like, nah, it was okay. I'll give it like a 4. That'll drop, I swear. But yeah, people were considering this worse than Snatched. And let me tell you, it is not worse than Snatched. Snatched was a crime against humanity. Grand Baywatch, I didn't think was the worst thing this year. I didn't even think it was awful. I just thought it was fun. And I mean, some parts, of course, are like this kind of carbon copy of humor that we get over and over again. And I really wish we didn't have this huge plot about this drug deal and all that stuff. I know what they were going for, but it was just all too much. And if you think too much about that plot, it's just like, this is already a problem. You could just rip that apart really quick. But I tried to go with it, and some of the characters had, I don't know, there was not much to grab onto besides The Rock and Zac Efron. And I think, it's just everyone trying to do too much. You just had them guys doing this buddy movie on the beach. I think you had a lot more of a better time than all this crazy stuff. You got a situation you got to put them in. Jokes aren't particularly funny, and like I said, there's just a lot of repeat humor. We see the same things in comedy.
I didn't like the boy. Do you know
what?
The boy? The guy
who kind of looks like Josh Gad.
Yeah, I didn't like his character.
Yeah, no.
And that's the one character you said you did like, right?
No, I mean,
Oh,
I
no,
don't
that
think he was
wasn't
very.
you.
No, I mean.
Oh no, that was
whatever.
it. Yeah, I didn't like him, dog. I found him annoying. I found him annoying, and good for him for.
Well, you know, like I think.
Yeah, good for him at the end of the movie, but.
I think, like, again, I think The Rock shows that he could do things. I think Zac Efron's showing they could do things. But I just think this is just this is the script's fault. Like, this is just this movie. If anything's at fault, it's not theirs. It's just the script.
No, I enjoyed both those guys.
Yeah,
And the new.
They were fine. The
CJ
Rock is funny. I mean, The Rock is, and, you know, maybe I'm a little biased here because I've been a Rock, you know, since the Scorpion King, but this guy just doesn't do wrong. Like, you know, he can make anything work. And, yeah, this movie gets completely way out there, but... You know, if you're a fan of The Rock and you want to see some dumb comedy, go ahead. But it's not anything you'll remember. But it's not as bad as Snatch. That's a lie. I was shocked when I heard that. But you never know. You
Next week, 7 days from today.
Is that? Yeah.
Gal Gadot.
Gal Gadot.
I'm pumped.
Finally.
I'm pumped.
You know, sometimes here on Chasing Cinema, we like to get political. Did you hear about the Alamo Drafthouse screening?
Yes. At a certain, like, 8 o'clock or whatever, it's going to be only women are allowed in that particular showing.
Yeah.
But you can go to another 8 o'clock at the same exact theater and you can be a guy and watch it.
Yeah, but from my understanding, like, even staff work is going to be all women.
Yeah, all
like,
women,
all that.
only.
Yeah, like, a lot of people have a problem with that. Do you have a problem with that?
I don't.
Yeah, neither do I.
And I think people who have a problem with it, they just, because
it's causing, I think the people who have a problem with it are more like, hey, if we did that,
But it's weird because, like, in lots, or all over the world, no matter what language you speak, no matter what city you're in, there are men-only luncheons.
Yeah.
There's women-only luncheons.
And actually, I found out that most of the proceeds are going to some.
Not most,
all of them are going to a women. So it's technically like a women-only luncheon.
Yeah.
You know, it's exactly what it is.
No,
but
it's the
I mean,
same
I
thing.
just thought that was funny. That goes a big fuss.
No, people always be tripping. People always be want to complain about something because that's
what people
we're
do.
entitled to things. We believe that
they sit, and you know what else? They have the nerve to put a camera on themselves. They post it all over YouTube.
For their opinions, like anyone even
Just
cares.
spreading what they think, and they think whatever they think is real.
It's horrible. So we also have Captain Underpants.
Ooh.
I'm not gonna watch that one.
Which one do you think will do better box office wise?
Double W.
Double W, huh?
Wonder Woman.
Let's make a bet that Captain Underpants crushes it.
I'll take that bet with you. I think Wonder Woman can do $100 million open
Is
weekend.
Wonder Woman... Okay, I think there's so much writing on this movie, though.
Yeah.
We have the first ever, like, real, you know, modern take of her on the big screen.
Yep.
We have the first movie that looks like, at least to most fans,
First
and to people like
positive.
us, will be the one that cracks the DC curse. And, you know, I'm hoping that this movie is as good as it's seeming to be.
All the reviews too are coming in very positive.
Like I said, I saw about 15 minutes at CinemaCon, and it wasn't even like major action sequences, and I was in. So I just really hope it works.
Let's go.
Let's do it. Make sure to go
7 days
check out.
we'll be back.
Yes, for Wonder Woman, make sure to go check out. We did an interview with the Captain Jack of Hearts, who joined us, a guy who does a lot for this community, helps out a lot of kids. We did a little interview with him. You can check that out. Check out our interview with the star of Pirates of the Caribbean and our review of Pirates of the Caribbean.
And then you can figure out what you want to watch this week.
Yeah, chasingcinema.com.
Film Lovers website.